One of the things that I really don't like about our lives right now in pandemia is the lack of touch. I've heard some pastors lately even miss the shaking of hands after worship. It's one of those moments that we have to connect to God's people, and even a simple handshake is something that we all can miss right now. I miss handshakes, and I miss fist bumps, and I miss high fives, and that human connection through touch. I said on Sunday that we are embodied people. And I say that all the time. We are embodied people. We experience life through our bodies and our interactions and our touch. I am a partially blind person living in a sighted world that is sometimes unforgiving to people with any sort of disability. While I miss a lot of things by sight, touch for me is always one of the ways I interact with you and my surroundings, and it's how I ground myself and sometimes make myself feel safe. Throughout my life, I have often had a comfort object, something to feel, to touch, to grab, to hug, and to make me feel safe. It's been a coping mechanism for the emotional roller coaster sometimes of life for me. When I was young, it was my yellow blankie that could settle me down when nothing else could. I pretend as I've grown older that I've grown out of the blankie phase, and I'm admitting this again on the internet, but I haven't really. Sometimes that has been replaced with other objects, a rock that I have carried around, a ring that I've worn on my finger, a special keychain that goes with me. Oftentimes, it's as simple as a cross that I've worn around my neck. In this time of physical distancing, pandemia, polarization, and lots of other adjectives we can use, what is it that you're holding on to? What is it that is your comfort object, or something that grounds you, that focuses you? If you don't have one, may you find one, because it just might draw you back to yourself, or even out of yourself and to God. The one thing I'm not giving up on is that God is holding us in this time. We might not always be able to feel it, but if God can create all that we see and all that we don't see, then I'll bet you whatever we find to hold on to just might be the thing that God uses to hold on to us even still. Keep holding on, dear friends, because God is holding on too. This is your moment of peace with Peace Lutheran Church.